9, 8.
You're watching The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales. Streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
2, 1.
Do you see this dog that's staring at you guys right now? He wants you to buy more comics so that he can get more snacks. He's like bending his head down. You know, all you have to do is buy some comics, possibly put in a limited warranty on those comics, and you can feed this poor starving dog. Get ready. We got a great show for you guys tonight. Nothing like a doggy cold opening. What's up, everybody? You're watching Kickin It With Onrie, the live shopping show. I'm your host, Onrie Kompan. It is great to be here with you guys this wonderful evening. We have a great show planned for you guys today. We got some new stuff, some stuff that I just kind of like packed away, but I've mostly reshuffled stuff. Now, I got to be honest with you guys. I am not in a position to buy any comics this week. I can't buy anything, because I have a bunch of, oh my God, Bentley has stolen his pillow and is about to hump it right now. He's totally going to hump his pillow. You guys should see what he's doing. He's totally humping his pillow. There he is. He's doing it. Here's a picture of Bentley. He's humping his pillow. What are you doing, dog? Oh, his red rocket's out too. This is really bad. All right, anyway. All right. My dog is about to go to jail for statutory, so this is not good. Bentley, stop it! Don't do it. You put it away. Wait until the show is over. So we've had a lot of claims. We have a lot of people who have unpaid invoices and things like that, and it's really starting to kind of add up. So tonight's show is going to have some new stuff, but I've also kind of gone back into the warehouse and picked out some stuff. So if there's some stuff that you guys saw before that you didn't have a chance to pick up, tonight's going to be your chance to go and grab it. And I'm really hoping that at the end of this week, we can start to have folks square up their bills, because as of right now, and I hate to say this, and I really don't want to be that guy who goes on Facebook and makes one of those posts, but I have over $1,200 of unpaid invoices that I still need to collect on. So, and I got bills to pay, and I got a dog I got to take care of, and I got kids I got to take care of, all kinds of stuff I got to take care of. So let's kick it off. We got some great comics here. Same deal as always. We're going to have a fun week. We're going to close everything out, and feel free to grab whatever claims you want. Once I set up invoices, I'll reach out to you guys individually and see when we can square up. So everything's fine. We'll work it out. But let's get going. So you spend $25 with me, you're going to get to spin the wheel here. Then you spend $50 with me, and as long as you're located within the U.S., I'm going to hook you up with free shipping on your order. So let's kick it off. We got the first book here. The all-new Iron Man, number 174. We got all the Iron Man armors, all of it, right here, going for $5. Debt collecting on set. $5 for a newsstand copy. We're going to say this is a fine on this for the Iron Man 174. Bentley is really going to town on this. Stop it. Quit humping your pillow, you butt face. No, you are not to do that. Behave yourself. Poor dog. Yeah. He was really humping it. I'm going to change Bentley's name to Humperdinck from now on. Next book we got here is ROM number 25. We have ROM 25 going for just $5. This is a direct edition. $5 on ROM 25. Bow chicka wow wow. Bow wow chicka wow wow. Bentley's kind of like inherited the essence of Dave Grohl. So everybody really likes him, but you all don't know that he's been sleeping with other dogs and has kids with those other dogs. Isn't that right, you little puppy? Come here, my little puppy. Come say hi again. See? Bentley's the Dave Grohl of comics. There he is. Whoa, geez. Put that red rocket away. No one wants to see that. Calm yourself down. Think not sexy thoughts. Now get out of here. Next up, I got Hulk number 214, newsstand copy. Dave Grohl canceled. I showed Bentley's wiener on the air. Is that going to get us canceled? I got Incredible Hulk 214, Hulk fighting the Jack of Hearts. This is a really cool cover. And again, it's early 200s Hulk. And it's a newsstand here. And this is going for just $5 right now. Totally canceled. Next up, I got Captain America, number 244. Cap 244. A Monster Berserk. We got L. Milgram on the cover. This is going to be $5. And again, another newsstand copy. And then I got Superman number 340. Newsstand copy. Superman is fighting NRGX, the Night of the Walking Bomb. And if he didn't move, he would have gotten hit with some like nuclear energy. That's going to go for $5. His libido would have been like, or actually, yeah, that's what needs to happen with your libido. You need to just chill. He's just like staring at me right now. Like, what did I do? What, you want a snack? You guys should see how he's staring at me right now. Just this look of guilt on his face. Like, I'm sorry I showed you my wiener, Dad. Please don't show my wiener on the air again. Please. Go lay down, buddy. Go lay down. Go lay down. Such a butthead. All right, I have Fantastic Four number 288. This is one of John Byrne's final issues of Fantastic Four. He actually, his run ends on issue 292. And we got Dr. Doom facing off with the Beyonder here. This is going to go for just $5. Now, this book in a couple of years is going to be worth something. I'm going to tell you guys right now. With the Secret Wars movie coming out, I don't know what they're going to do with the Beyonder, but, you know, still, Doom and Secret Wars, those two things are really going to drive up the price of this book. And John Byrne, too. Prophet, number 1, created by Rob Liefeld. First appearance of the character. I had the price of this at $5, dropped it down to $4. Now it's going for $3. Anybody who wants Prophet number 1 scored for $3. $3 on Prophet number 1. I really want to get the Prophet books that came out in 2012. They revitalized the series and did some cool stuff with it. Forgot what it was. I think it was like Prophet number 28. I think it was Prophet 2012, right? Yeah. That was really cool. So it was on distant Earth, future Earth, changed by time and alien influence, John Prophet awakens from cryosleep. His mission to climb the towers of Tahuli Van and restart the Earth Empire. But news of the Empire's return brings old foes and allies out of the recesses of the vast cosmos. So the stuff that they did in 2012 was really, really good, but it's all set into motion with this beginning series here. What's up, Lorena? How you doing? I have Superman in Action Comics number 0, Long-Haired Soups. This is also going to go for just $3 tonight. So I had it at 4, dropping it down to 3. Next up, I have Invincible Iron Man number 147. We got Iron Man fighting Whiplash or Blacklash. Sorry, it's Blacklash. This is going to go for $4. Every time I think of Whiplash, I think of J.K. Simmons. Were you rushing or were you dragging? Answer! We got a squeaker heel, people. Andrew Neiman. Andrew Neiman, the maker. That was where J. Jonah Jameson physically and emotionally abused Reed Richards. Flashpoint number 1. This is going to go for just $3 today. I'll do Flashpoint number 1 for $3. Some sick deals here to try and get some energy going here. NRG X. Fantastic Four number 216. We got a newsstand copy here going for $4. $4 on Fantastic Four 216. I got Junkyard Joe number 1 going for cover price. This is the A cover. This is going to go for just $5 from Ghost Machine. This is some good stuff here. $5 on this. That's how Richards became Doom. Exactly. If you read, David Moore read Ultimates 4 and he just spoiled it for everybody. He watched Whiplash. The Hands of Shang-Chi Master of Kung Fu number 61. Newsstand copy going for just $4. $4 today. Nice clean copy too. I'm going to say that's a very fine on that. Hawkeye number 1. This is the Halloween comic book extravaganza. This is going to go for just $3 today. $3 on this. And then up top, we got some cool runs here. I have Black Canary, New Wings, number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. This is going to go for just $10 today. I'll do it at 10. So $10 on the Black Canary New Wings. And then I got Legends of the Dark Knight, number 11, number 12, number 13, number 14, and number 15. I'm a real big fan of this run here. It's written by Doug Mensch, the guy who created Moon Knight, and it is illustrated by Paul Galassi, who does a really phenomenal job here. This is a great run of books. I'm going to do the entire set at $15. I will tell you guys right now, when I put my set together, I paid about $5 per book. This is totally worth owning and checking out. The artwork in here is sensational. There's some really great sequential fight sequences here. Really, really good stuff. And finally, I have Wonder Girl, Trial of the Amazons, number 1 and number 2. This is a 2-part series. Looking to move these. Normally, I would sell them at $8 together as a set, because that was cover price on each book, but I'll do them for $6. So I'm going to take $1 off each of them. So $6 gets you the pair. All right, guys, we're going to take a very short commercial break, and when we come back, I'm going to start busting out $2 books here. We've got all new stuff intermixed with some old stuff. We're going to have some fun times. So stick around. We'll be right back.
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
Something is speaking to you.
Buy more comics.
Just at the edge of your perception.
Buy more comics.
Your senses fill with visions of vortices.
360 comics.
Slowly drawing you to one thundering epiphany.
360 comics.
360 Comics!
The universe is telling you to shop with 360 Comics. Joe's got amazing stock from high dollar to $5 books, from Silver Age to modern, CGC, variant covers, and more. 360 Comics every Wednesday at 9 Eastern, part of the experience. Imagine being at a convention and going to an interview panel that's just for you. No bustling crowds, no hours-long lines, just you, the moderator, and your favorite comic book creators. Well, this is pretty much that. Miss Jen sits down every week with 2 comic book creators for a live stream interview about their latest work, and you can ask them whatever you want. It's Talking Shop, Mondays at 5 Eastern on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
All right, we're busting out some cool $2 comics. We're going to start off with Silver Surfer Ghostlight #1. This is the first appearance of Ghostlight. This is going to go for just $2 right now. Next book we have here is Spider-Man 2 #5. This is going to go for $2. I have Death Rage #1 from Merc Publishing. This is a cool new character from their line of books. This is going to go for $2. I read this. It's kind of like Deadpool-ish. It's like Deadpool meets what's his name? Deathstroke, kind of, I want to say. It's interesting. And this is going to go for just $2. It's got a $5 price tag on it. Some good stuff. Next up, I got Punisher Warzone. We got a really cool John Romita Jr. cover here. This is issues 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is all going to go for $12 for Punisher Warzone 1 through 6. Punisher Warzone 1 through 6 is going to go for just $12 tonight. I have the Batman Detective Comics Annual #12, also featuring The Question and Night Runner, going for just $2. And then next up, I got Divergence, a free comic book day book. This is going to go for $2. I have a run of Moon Knight here. Mark Spector Moon Knight #19, #20, #21, and #22. That's going to go for $8 from Mark Spector Moon Knight. Got some cool Moon Knights. Moonies. I'm mooning you guys. You guys are getting mooned tonight. I have The Olmec Project, written by Greg Rucka and Jesus Saez is the artist on this. He's done a lot of stuff for Marvel lately. We got the Olmec Project 1, 2, 3, and 4, all going for just $8. $8 on that set. Next up, I got Kato by Mike Barron and Brent Anderson. We got #1 and #2. This is going to go for just $4. And then, Jay, when we were doing our our review show last week, we were talking about Westerns. Here's a really cool Western comic. It's called Above Snakes. And this has got some really great, stunning artwork and storytelling in it. It is phenomenal. We got Above Snakes #1. What's up, Roberto? Going for just $2 for Above Snakes #1. This is a really solid start to a 5-issue miniseries. Highly recommend this. Wolverine Origins. I got issues 1, 3, 4, 5. This is a really badass cover here. Who did this cover? It looks like Gary Frank. It's got to be Gary Frank. This is all going to go for $8 for the Wolverine Origins. Some really cool stuff here. Wolverine Origins explores a period of Wolverine's history that is a lot darker. It's when he was working for the Weapon X program, and it actually ties his origins back to Nuke's origins. Nuke appears in Daredevil Born Again for the first time, and they tie it all together. It's some good stuff. Highly recommend Wolverine Origins. I have Enigma #1 of 8 from DC Vertigo. This is going to go for $2. G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero #24 is just going to go for $2. Green Arrow #15 from Kevin Smith and Phil Hester. I'm actually putting this entire run together. I got a lot of it. I'm missing like just a handful of issues, but this is some really good stuff here. $2 on this. Marvel Knights Captain America #25, #26. This is going to go for $4 for this pair. Bentley is hilarious. After like totally manhandling his pillow, he's now sleeping on it, like all like cute and everything. It's so funny. I'm gonna take another picture of him so you guys can see. Here he is. He's out now. He's like, it's cuddle time now. He's done. Would have worked better if I hadn't misspelled your name. What's up, Katie? How you doing? Wow, you really did mess that up, Jay. Santia. It's Roberto Santia. All right. Enigma and Origins off to David Moore. David Moore is back in the game. Awesome. I have G.I. Joe from Devil's Due Publishing, number 26 and number 34. This pair is going to go for $4. I have Marvel Knights Daredevil number 50 going for $2. Was it really hot? Did you run into producer Kyle while you were at Monroe Comic-Con? Go hard or go home and buy these comics. That is absolutely true. So I can get Bentley some snacks. Silk number 4. That's going to go for $2. Yeah, Marvel Knights did some really good stuff. I actually just put together my run of Captain America, Marvel Knights Captain America 1 through 6, which was illustrated by John Michael Cassaday. And it's a 9/11 inspired story, and it's really great. I highly recommend anybody who hasn't had a chance to check those out to go out and find them and read them. When I wrote the Experience newsletter this week, we made a tribute to both him and Carl Moline. And one of the things I said is, that everybody should just go out and buy something that was done by those creators and just read them and share them. That's the best way to keep their memories alive, and is to share their work. It's what they would have wanted. So, yeah. Last week was a tough week for comics, I gotta say, and just on entertainment and overall. Like, we lost so many people. We lost James Earl Jones. We lost the guy who did the voice of Splinter. We lost both Carl and John. Just a lot of people. It was just like, man, this sucks. All right, next up we got 3. This is a pretty interesting series here. So 3 is about 3 helots who basically are on the run from the Spartan army. And the helots were basically, when you see the movie 300, you see the few against the many. Persians are trying to take over Greece, and it's the Spartans who fought back valiantly, and they were the underdog and everything like that. But the Spartans weren't always the nicest people in the world. They were actually pretty vicious, especially towards the helots. And they would actually go on hunts in order to prove their mettle by going out and killing helots. So these 3 helots, they basically stand up to the Spartans, and they're now on the run from them. And this is hundreds of years after the events of Thermopylae, the Battle of Thermopylae. So the Spartans are no longer, they don't carry the same glory that they did back then. They've actually kind of fallen from grace a lot at that point. They're not as disciplined of a military unit anymore, but they are still fearful because of their history. So these 3 helots are, trying to basically survive, and they're being pursued very heavily by the Spartan army. Interesting series. It's only 3 issues, and I really enjoyed it. This is issue 2. It's going for just $2. And I love history in comics. That's a great history book, and it's a great companion piece to 300. I don't know if I'd ever see that being adapted to film, but I think it would work. Actually, it's a pretty good story. Comic World lost Bernie Mayoral too. What did Bernie do? And today we just lost Guy. Was it Guy Vaughn? And I think I knew him too. Stephen Frank posted about it. It sucks. Just so many people. Yeah, Guy Vaughn. I think I knew Guy. But I haven't seen him in so many years. I like just saw the post today. I'm like, don't I know that guy? It sucks. All right, next up we got Action Comics 985 going for $2. I have Blade Runner 2019 number 7 from Titan Comics going for $2. New Mutants number 9 going for $2. Silk number 5. Got a cool Black Cat versus Silk cover here. That's going to go for $2. Zodiac Star Force number 2. That's going to go for $2. Earth 2 Society number 10. That's going to go for $2. And then I got Falcon and Winter Soldier number 2. That's going to go for $2. And I have Supergirl number 40. That's going to go for $2. Oh, he worked with Matt Wagner. Gotcha. So I'm really happy because today I decided to pick up more of Scott Snyder's Detective Comics run. So last week I finished completing my first 12-issue run of the New 52 Batman. I had it when it first came out, but then I sold it in order to get the collectibles business going. And now I slowly pieced the collection back together, and I finally got it. So now Alan and I are reading it. We just read issue 3 right now before his bedtime, and it's the first Court of Owls appearance. But I remember really enjoying Scott Snyder's Detective Comics run. And so I got all of it now. I just finished getting it tonight. I got a really good price on the other books, but there's one issue I'm missing, and it is Detective Comics 880, and it's a jock cover. I'm sure you guys have seen it before. Everybody will know this cover once I show it to you guys. Let's see, Detective Comics 880. It's an expensive book, and I had it once. I once bought it for $20 because it was so popular. And it fell down an elevator shaft, which I'm so upset about. But this is it right here. Hold on. There it is. You guys know this cover. This book right here is worth $150. I can't find it for anything cheaper than that. So I'm just gonna have to kind of like wait for a while and try and piece it together. So maybe do a trade-off or something. But man, I would love that book. You have that poster? That's awesome. What's up, Steve Rogers? It's been a while, dude. How you been? Hi, Tori. Good to see you. I have the Tomorrow Syndicate, book 6, going for $2. Flash 752 is $2. Flash 27 is $2. The Fallen number 1, it's a Civil War II tie-in, going for $2. I'm doing all right, man. How are you? I've been a little tired today. I don't know what it is. I think it's just last week was really there was some personal draining stuff going on, and I think I'm still like feeling the residue of it. So I don't know what it is. Like today, I've just been really, really tired. I actually took not 1 but 2 naps today. I went and worked out in the morning. I came home. I did some light reading, and then I'm like, no, I'm going back to bed. And so I lay down with Bentley, and then I woke up. I had lunch, and I'm like, No, I'm not going to do anything else. I'm just going to go back to bed. And so I went back to bed, and Bentley came with me. So we just kind of took it easy today. The Hawkeye right here, this is going to go for just $3. It's the Halloween comic book extravaganza Hawkeye #1. Did I get the right one for you? Let me know if you have any other questions. I got Justice League 3001 #5 going for just $2. Ninjak #6 is going for $2. Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps #13 is going to go for $2. Immortal Hulk #33. Legacy #750. This is a cool cover. Going for just $2. Ghost Riders #4 is $2. The Mighty Thor and the Unworthy Thor Generations #1 is going to go for $2. Some cool books here. Steve, where are you at right now? Are you in Seattle or are you in Chicago? Are you in Chicago? Where are you at now? I have Sam Wilson, Captain America #10 going for $2. #12 is $2. #18 is $2. Here's all I'm going to say about this, guys. We got a movie coming out next year with Sam Wilson as Captain America. And I think this movie is probably going to be a lot better than the trailer has let on so far. So I have a feeling you're going to want to get these books. And I have a feeling these books are going to go up in value at the time of the movie coming out. So the fact that I'm selling them at $6 right now means you're getting them for a steal. So $2 a piece, you get Sam Wilson 10, 12, and 18 at $6. Act now and I'll knock another $1 off. It's $5. Invincible Iron Man #6 is going to go for $2. Shadow Masters, book 1 of 4, that's going to go for just $2. Batman 477, 478, 479, 480, and 481. No, I'm going to be, I'll be at Emerald City though. So I'll be at Emerald City next year. So we got Batman 477 through 481. Nice straight flush here, going for just $10 for all these Batman books. Give them some TLC and they're going to be in great shape. John Carpenter's Asylum #1 by Bruce Jones. Great horror writer. He actually did some Hulk stuff back in the day. It was really good. That's $2. West Coast Avengers Giant Size Annual #2 is going to go for $2. And #3 is going to go for $2. You get them both, it's going to go for $4. I have Green Arrow #6. #7, #8, and #9. Got some cool green arrows here. You grab them all, it's just $8. $8 on the green arrows. I have The Fix #2 going for $2. #3 is going to go for $2. Again, grab them both. It's $4 for The Fix. X Factor 95, 96 are going to go for $4. I have Pilot Season Forever. That's going to go for $2. Superior Spider-Man Team Up, #2. And #3. That's going to go for $4. I have Spirits of Vengeance, number 13. This is part of Midnight Massacre, going for $2. And Bloodfire number 1, going for $2. All right, so we got a double rack already. I'm going to take 3 things down, a couple things down from here. Take these down. We'll fill it up with something else. That's really cool. So I have Batman Detective Comics, the number 12 annual. This is a new book here. It's going for $2. So if no one wants it, I'm just going to put it off to the side. Mark Spector Moon Knight, number 19, number 20, number 21, and number 22. This run is going to go for $8. And then I have Punisher Warzone number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All incredible work by John Romita Jr. Yeah, those crossovers really are badass. I never actually did read it, though. Who worked on this stuff? Howard Mackey and Adam Kubert. Very interesting. There's a lot of issues to that. And some good art. You can't ever go wrong with Adam Kubert's art. So the Punisher Warzone is going to go for $12 for anybody who wants it. That's issues 1 through 6. All John Romita Jr. artwork on those. Highly recommend that. All right. Now to replace those, I'm going to put some other stuff up there. And the objective here is to try and move a double rack right now. Because I want to get rid of some, I need to start selling off some of these books. Up. Let's see what we got here. All right. I have Spider-Man Team Up, number 2 and number 3. That's going to go for just $4. Put that over here. David Moore, you've claimed some Wolverine Origins books. I have some more here. I have issues 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36. If you grab all of them, it is $2, $4, $5, $10 on these. The Predator. The FOMO book. I haven't shown off FOMO books yet. We're going to do FOMO in about 20 minutes, Lewis. A little bit less than that, 17 minutes. So when we do FOMO books, you can claim it then. It is still technically available. And if no one else claims it, it's yours. Let's see. One more book. Deadpool Bad Blood number 2. Deadpool Bad Blood number 2. We got Rob Liefeld on that. It's going to go for $2. Okay, guys, we got a double rack here. I really want to dump all of this stuff right now. It's been sitting in the warehouse for too long. Some of the stuff, I would love to just sit on it and let it age out a bit more, but I can't run my business that way. So here's the deal. If you grab the double rack, it is going to go for $30. We got some really cool stuff here. What's up, Edward? How you doing, man? Good to see you. So $30 for the double rack. That's $15 a rack. Essentially, you're getting All these books at 30 cents a pop. Some really cool highlights here. You got that Silk. You got this run of Batman. There's the John Carpenter's Asylum. Cool horror comic. It's in color too, Eddie. Check it out. It's going to go for $2. Do I have any more of those black covers? I might. I would just have to go back to the warehouse and take a look, but I could definitely look. Do you have the Spirits of Vengeance one? Let me know if you want to claim that, Katie. Just $2. Katie, are you doing Grand Rapids or Twin Cities Comic-Con or GalaxyCon Columbus? Because I'll be at all those shows. I'll be at those shows. Cool. Katie's claiming it. Let me know which other ones you have and which ones you're missing, and I'll go check and I'll see if I have them at the warehouse. I got a whole bunch of this stuff. Cool. Yeah, you said it was really hot at Monroe Comic Con. My man Eddie, how's it going, dude? Good to see you. All right. Heath, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. You have been missed. Life is not the same without Heath Hoxie here. X-Force number 13 and 28 is going to go for $4. If anybody wants to claim the double board right now, it is $30 for all of these comics. $30. Let's get rid of them. And Jay, can you remove my name from the bottom there just so folks can see those lower rack books? Because I think they're blocked off. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. The Moon Knights are still available, sir. Heath claims the Moon Knights. All right. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's awesome for Dirk. Now we don't know who the host is. Really? Dirk looked like he was going to pass out. Kyle didn't say anything to me. He said he just had a really good show. We were having a nice long conversation about Monroe Comic Con. He was telling me to go and do it next year. Who else did you see out there, Katie? Did you stop by and see Tom Hutchinson with Big Dog Inc.? So $30 on the double rack or $2 a pop on all of these books. I want to move them. They've been sitting in my warehouse for a long time. They need to go. If you guys are interested in claiming any of the lower rack books, you guys have any questions about them, just let me know. Cool. Okay, so you saw everybody then. And what is it? It's a Friday, Saturday show? They don't do Sunday? I wonder why they don't do Sunday. Or is it Saturday, Sunday? Nick? Nick who? Oh, it's a Friday and Saturday show. Oh, okay, so it's like Friday 5 to 9 and then Saturday's full day. On the sides of the rack. Okay, cool. I'll show you right now. So, Eddie, I got Wonder Girl, Trials of the Amazons, Wonder Girl number 1 of 2 and number 2 of 2. This is going to go for just $6. I have Legends of the Dark Knight, number 11, number 12, number 13, number 14, and number 15. Wow, Neil Gibson came all the way from or is it Nick Gibson? Oops, I was thinking Neil Gibson. Chris, welcome to the show. It's very easy. So anything you claim, I will set off to the side. Jay will provide you with a link for filling out the form. Once you fill out the form, I will send you an invoice. Once you pay the invoice, I ship the books. I ship the books using media mail because I want to save you guys money on shipping. And if you spend over $50 with me on any show, you get free shipping on your order. Nick Gibson. Okay, cool. And welcome to the show, by the way. If you have any questions about anything that I have on the racks, just let me know. Yeah, we met last year at Motor City. I'm going to try and get into the summer edition of Motor City next year. So Prey is this Legends of the Dark Knights run. It's 11 issues, 11 through 15. Really good stuff. Written by Doug Mensch, the guy who created Moon Knight, and illustrated by Paul Galassi, who is a phenomenal artist. He does some really cool martial arts action sequences, some really good stuff here. And then I have Black Canary New Wings. This is a 4-issue run. I have all 4 parts here. And if you decide you want to grab it all, it's just $10. Yeah, I'm doing free shipping. You know, the thing about free shipping, it is costing me a lot, but I need to incentivize in order to move books. So I'm keeping it around as long as I possibly can. And not enough people are actually taking advantage of it, Eddie, to where it's actually like where I'm actually using it. Very few people are actually getting to the point where they're hitting that $50 limit. So, you know, a lot of people just slowly build up their racks. But you have to spend. The key is it's not that you spend $50 with me throughout the course of the week. You have to hit $50 in one show. And if you hit it within one show, then I'll hook you up with free shipping. That's the way it works. You can take advantage of me, just like my dog took advantage of his pillow a little bit earlier. Here he is manhandling it here. Or should I say dog handling it? That pillow is a power bottom, just letting you guys know. See, there's my dog, like totally killing it. All right, so are we calling the master of the Kung Fu at the bottom row, Chris? This is going to go for just $4. Just give me a confirmation if you want to claim it. It's a nice, clean copy. Really great deal on it. Newsstand copy. Let me know if you want to take that. Yeah, I know, totally, right? He totally manhandled it. All right, are we making any claims on the double rack? Any claims? It's $30 if you want all those books on the double rack. And then Chris, I'm just waiting on confirmation from you if you want to take that other book. You guys like the Bentley picks? I really missed him last week. He wasn't with me as much as I wanted him last week. Not even as much as I needed him last week. What number is it? It's number 61, sir. So number 61 of Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu. 61? Yep, 61. And it's going for just $4. Let me know if you want to take it. $4 and it's yours. Claim. Perfect. No, he was just staying with my friend for a little bit. And it's really rough. So my kids, they're here with me this week, but every other week they're with their mother. And, you know, prior to all this, I was traveling a lot. I was on the road for about 3 weeks. So when I was, there was Fan Expo Chicago, I was here, but, you know, Bentley was over with my friend. And then, you know, then I went to Tampa, and then I went to Dragon Con, and then I came back and I was at home for a week, but I had the kids and everything. And then I was basically free last week, but my friend, she wanted to take Bentley, and she's grown really attached to him. So I was like, all right. And it was a lot harder on me than I realized, because when the kids aren't here, the house is just really empty. And so on one hand, it was a good thing because I was getting out a lot more, and I was like going and doing things. I went for an 8-mile bike ride on Sunday, which was good for me. But I really had a hard time sleeping at night. I couldn't sleep. It's really hard when the house is just so empty. And it's not something you can really, it's always actually something that's bothered me. Like ever since I moved out of my parents' house when I was like in my 20s and I was living in the city, I got a cat right away. Cause like, I can't be alone, like just alone. It's really, really hard for me. It's one thing when I'm on the road, but when I'm on the road, even then it's really hard. There's just something about it, and I think also conventions can sometimes be very, even though I'm around a lot of people when I go to conventions, it can be a really lonely experience because it's not like I'm having unique conversations with everybody when I'm at a con, like I'm having with you guys. Like this is a unique conversation. The conversations I'm having with people at conventions are always the same thing. I'm constantly pitching and talking about the same thing for 10 hours. And so by the end of the day, I've absorbed all this energy that I now need to do something with. And most of the time I just go and eat, and then I go to my hotel room and I just chill out because I need to have enough energy to be able to do it all again the next day. But it obviously helps to have friends out there too. So sometimes that kind of takes the edge off and gives me something to look forward to. But those last few shows, didn't really have a chance to hang out with friends because everybody's just so busy and everybody's just so drained after the conventions because we're all so busy, interacting with our fan bases and, trying to do things like that. But I was really happy though when I was at Dragon Con because I got a chance to go and hang out with Don Johnson, and I went over to his house. He invited me over and I got to meet his girlfriend. I got to see where he lives, and he came out the next day and we went comic book shopping together, and I had a really great time. But yeah, when I'm on the road for conventions, it can be a pretty lonely experience. So I really miss Bentley, and I'm glad he's here. And I didn't realize how much I would be impacted with him not being here. But when everybody was gone, it was just sort of like I felt like Pablo Escobar in that Netflix series, where he's just like sitting around with nothing to do. Like that was me in a very depressing way. Too much fun. I'm drunk of NyQuil right now. Oh my gosh, that sucks, Lorraine. I'm so sorry. I'm very lucky. This year, I honestly, with all the conventions I've done, I haven't gotten sick once this year. Knock on wood. I've been very, very lucky. Not once this year. I've never done Gary Con, and apparently there was a show in Madison last weekend. I mean, that's really not that far away from me at all. Yeah, hoping for a speedy recovery for you, Lorena. All right, guys, we are coming close to the top of the hour here, and here's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to take all these books down while we go on a commercial break, since no one wants to take them all at 30. I'll showcase them again at some point, but we'll be back in about a minute here. We'll start with a fresh new rack. We're going to do our FOMO books, and we're going to just keep things going. Hopefully we can move through some of the other stuff. I am going to start showcasing some new stuff that I got from All Yeah Comics last week. So stick around for that. We'll be right back.
Order Battle Quest comics at your local comic shop today.
What do you call the place on Spider-Man's wrists where the webs come out? His website. I hate myself for writing that joke, but you'd make me feel so much better if you just visited our website. We have links to our merch, new release lists, all the show info, and so much more. TheEXPLive.com. Twitch. It's not just what happens when you have too many energy drinks anymore. Check out our content over there, too.
All right, guys. So for that bottom rack, I'm going to showcase one book real quick. I have Captain America number 50. This is the Enough Said issue. So in here, there are no word balloons. It is just the art. This was something that Marvel did in end of 2001. They had all of their books. They did the Enough Said month where there were no words in any of the books. It was pretty cool. So and the cool thing is a lot of those books are pretty easy to track down. You can have the whole collection. I'm doing Captain America number 50, the Enough Said issue for $4 right now. And then some honorable mentions before I put these books away. If you're looking for a cool Western comic, I highly recommend Above Snakes number 1. This is a phenomenal book. It's going for just $2. And if you're into horror, John Carpenter's Asylum number 1 by Bruce Jones. This is a solid pickup as well. The artwork in here looks sensational. Some really good artwork in here. And it's going for just $2. And that is that. All right. So without further ado, it is FOMO time. So, Jay, if you could show the FOMO video, that'd be great.
It's FOMO time! What's that even mean anyway? Oh, is that what it means? I'm such a weirdo for missing out on these great tales!
And don't be a wiener and miss out on these books here. We have Shadow of the Bat, number 35 here. A really cool embossed cover going for just $5. I have Mark Spector, Moon Knight, number 1, side by side with Shang-Chi. This is the special edition here. It looks like a Ron Lim cover, but not sure it is. This is going to go for $5. I have Lady Demon, number 1 of 3. That's going to go for $5. Yes, I do. I'm really good at doing the crying voice. I have The Crow, Dead Time, number 3 of 3. Every night I burn! The Crow! Ah! Has anybody seen this new Crow movie? I'm gonna make you feel like a giant wiener. All right. Anyway, if I haven't sold you on this Crow book here, it's gonna go for $5. The funny thing is, James O'Barr is like so not like the androgynous creation that he brought into this world. I love The Crow, by the way. I'm a really big fan of the original comic series and some of the miniseries that have spun out as a result of it. There's a great one called Skinning of the Wolves, which took place in a concentration camp during World War II. That one was really great. And then there was the original series, and of course the movie with Brandon Lee. I loved all that stuff. I grew up on The Crow. I make fun of the whole crying thing because, like, I used to watch that. I watched The Crow so many times. It was my favorite movie when I was a kid. Sweet Shelly, it killed Shelly. Tintin, you big jerk! Sorry. And then Ernie Hudson, it's like, they shot Ernie Hudson! Oh! Sorry. Oh, Brandon Lee! I actually went over to Brandon Lee's grave when I was in Seattle one day, and it was actually raining outside. And I went up to his gravestone, and I was like, it can't rain all the time! Oh! And I think I may have wet my pants a little bit. And then I went off to the comic convention. Had a really good time. Yes, that's not from Coffin Comics. That's from Chaos Comics. That's from Lady Demon. All right. So next up I have Web of Spider-Man number 58. This is a great issue where Spider-Man faces off with Grizzly. This really kind of dives into the character of Grizzly a bit more. It's not so much focused on Peter Parker. It's a really great one-shot issue, and it's going to go for just $5. I have Adventures of Superman number 505. Kind of cool holofoil cover. Fire it up! Fire it up! Adventures of Superman 505 is going to go for $5. I have Saga of the Swamp Thing number 7. That's going to go for $5. And then I got Predator Jungle Tales number 1. Lewis, this is your chance to claim the book. It's going for $5 right now, sir. And these are your FOMO books. They're all going for $5 a piece. Spider-Man gets claimed. Beautiful. You want to take that Predator too? All right. And Lady Demon gets claimed. There you go. Every night I bed, no one wants to cry. I really hope someone buys the Crow. It's got rain all the time. I really love the soundtrack to it too. Soundtrack's fantastic. I listened to that soundtrack like you can't imagine. Then I saw City of Angels, and then I really felt like crying after watching City of Angels. That was awful. Yeah, dude. Jay, I said that. I actually repeated that line many times. Whenever I'm having a bad day, I'm always like, bang! I'm dead. I can't drop any F-bombs, can I? Fark, I'm dead! Bang! Fark, I'm dead! Oh, man. All right, so we had some FOMO claims here. This is good. No one wants Moon Knight. That was another show that I wasn't expecting so much whiny, whissy, prissy crying with, you know. I really like Oscar Isaac as an actor, but, man, he was, you know, when he was Stephen Grant. I don't know. I kind of want to go back and rewatch Moon Knight now. It felt a little too Disney-fied at the end, but, man, I'd like to explore it again. Yeah, that actor's great. What's his name? The guy who played the main bad guy? He was great in that movie, too. Everything was great about the original Crow movie. And honestly, I'm going to tell you guys right now, if they did a Skinning of the Wolves adaptation of The Crow, a Crow film that takes place in a concentration camp, the Crow killing Nazis, how do they not see the potential in that? That would just be huge. That would make them so much money. And aside from it being related to The Crow, it would just be a fun movie to watch. Everybody likes to watch Nazis get killed. It would be fantastic. I really don't understand what they're missing here. And instead, they're remaking the first film over and over again. And they could have taken the same actors, threw it all in a concentration camp, and it would have worked way better. I didn't watch the new one, but man, Michael Wincott. Yeah, that guy's awesome. For those of you who are new, Don't be scared. Onrie always does this stuff. Yeah, that's right. You only have to be scared when I start rage selling on here, which might start happening. I feel the rage in me coming out. All right, we're going to start building out a new rack. Now I'm going to start showcasing some stuff that I had picked up last week from what's it called? From Comics and Niles. So we're going to start off with the Mandalorian. I have the Mandalorian number 4, number 5, number 6, and number 7. Mando! This is going to go for $8. Green Arrow number 17 is going to go for $2. I feel like this is all the wrong stuff here, because it is. Some of it is, some of it's not. Feels like it is. It's weird. Okay. I have Superman Man of Steel number 28, 29, Superman 85, Silver Surfer 26, and Sabretooth and the Exiles number 4, all going for $2 a pop. $2 a pop. $2 a piece on all those. Detective Comics 667 is going to go for $2. Justice League Endless War number 1 is going to go for $2. And number 2 is going to go for $2. And then Justice League 58 is going to go for $2. It's all tied in together. This run here will go for $6. Despite all his rage, Onrie's still just G.G. Allen in a cage. Wow, that was great. Bringing Smashing Pumpkins into this. Well, am I allowed to use the N-word on here like Eddie just did? Nookie? Oh, shoot. I just let it slip. A little Freudian slip there. Yeah, sorry. Not allowed to say the N-word here. Is nookie a bad word? Because, you know, it's isn't that referring to, female genitalia and cookies? Or is there some other kind of snack? Some other, thing? Oh, just the fact that I said, which N-word? Oh, boy. Yeah, Nookie. Isn't Nookie that? I thought Nookie's female genitalia. What are the big ticket items? Let's see here. You want me to run through the lower rack for you? I'll do it real quick for you. I'll run through it again in a little bit. Lewis, how you doing, man? We were just talking about Nookie. And he's like, yeah, I know. I've been here. Oh, well, it's a slang word for sex. Oh, okay. It's a slang word for... Sorry, I need to act my age, not my shoe size. The show's going to go for another 45 minutes. Chris is like, when's this chaos going to end? All right, I'm going to go over the lower rack of books real quick for Lewis here. We have all new Iron Man 174 going for $5. I have ROM number 25 going for $5 as well. Oh, nice. Where are you working, Lewis? Incredible Hulk number 214. That's going to go for $5. Captain America 244. That's going to go for $5. Superman number 340. Also $5. Fantastic Four 288 is $5. Profit number 1 is going to go for $3. You could make a profit by buying this book. $3. Superman in Action Comics number 0. The same reference is buying a jump to conclusions, man. Superman in Action Comics number 0 is going to go for $3. Invincible Iron Man 147. That's going to go for $4. Flashpoint number 1 is $3. Fantastic Four 216 is $4. Junkyard Joe number 1 is going to go for $5. Captain America number 50 is going to go for $4. And then Halloween comic book extravaganza Hawkeye number 1 is going to go for $3. It's a jump. It's a jump to conclusions, Matt. That's cool. That's cool, Lewis. What kind of work are you doing? So anyone who wants to make a claim on these lower rack books, feel free to do so. We got some good deals on it, on all of them. Grab them while you can. Grab them while they're available. All these books are great. Archaeologist, that's cool. That is Wonder Girl, Trial of the Amazons. It's a 2-part series, and I have them both. They both have a price tag of $4 a piece, so it'd be $8, but I do them both for $6, so I'd be taking $1 off each one, so it's $6 for the pair. $6 for the pair. Okay, next up, let's get back to $2 comics. I have Batman Gotham Knights Gilded City, number 3 of 6, going for $2. Shot First from Dark Horse Comics, number 3, going for $2. Red Hood Arsenal, number 5, is $2. Rebels, number 8, is going for $2. Immortal Hulk, number 32, $2 on that. Chastity, number 4, from Dynamite, is going for $2. I have Batman Gotham Knights Gilded City, number 4. So we have number 3 and number 4 together. Chris, where are you based out of, dude? Captain America, Symbol of Truth, number 6. We got a variant here. Number 9. This is going to go for $4. Strange Academy, number 17, is going to go for $2. Black Panther, number 13, going for $2. Journey into Mystery, number 514. Got Shang-Chi here. And number 516. He's in both of them. Oh, okay, cool. So you're in Michigan. I'll be going to Michigan in November for Grand Rapids Comic Con. I have Go-Go Power Rangers number 5 and number 13 and number 15 and number 27 and number 28. That is awesome. Some really cool Power Rangers books here. Get them all for just $10 for Go-Go Power Rangers. I am a comic creator, yeah. And if you like, I can pitch you my books. Actually, those the display that I have back there is for my comics. So let me know, Chris, if you want to hear the pitches for my comics. I'd be more than happy to give them to you. I have Star Wars General Grievous, number 2 of 4 and number 3 of 4. That's going to go for $4. Secret Six, number 15, number 16, number 17, number 18, number 19, and number 20. I will do all of it for 2, 4, 6, 12 bucks. 12 bucks on all of it. I have Canary, number 3, by, who was this by? It's Snyder and Panasian, but, and Scott Snyder. Wow. Canary number 3, Dan Panasian and Scott Snyder, going for $2. Batman versus Robin, number 5 is $2. Green Lantern Corps, number 1, it's a one-shot. This is a Futures End one-shot, going for $2. Captain America 603, 613, that's going to go for $4. $4 on this. Oh, really? Well, that should tell you something. Is it a Western? What's the deal with the Canary book? Yeah, Katie's like, yo, Michigan. Green Lantern gets claimed. Green Lantern Corps. It's off to Lewis. Gotcha. Yeah, I read a number of books today. I'm now a third of the way through Joker, which has been phenomenal. Joker's just that indulgence I get at the end of the day. I'm catching up on Tom King's Wonder Woman, which has been really great. It feels like a very it's a pretty controversial book for me. There are points where I feel kind of like I'm being attacked as a man while reading this because of the characters, but then I just try and remind myself to disassociate from what's really going on because the message is so powerful in this book. So Wonder Woman has been captured by this guy who calls himself the King of America. And she has the lasso of truth. He has the lasso of lies. And he's tied her up. And she is now being manipulated by the lasso of lies. And we start out by seeing her as like this 60s wife, or a wife from the 50s who's like cooking for her husband. And he's disappointed with everything she does, and he's always complaining about everything and saying, all right, well, I'm going to go. And she's like, all right, well, I'll just be happy at home and, cooking dinner and doing all this stuff. And, it's obviously an observation of how women used to be treated in society. And I don't think it's, I don't think that's how men of today see women. I certainly don't see women that way, but I almost feel like I'm being represented kind of through that. And I know that's not the case. It's this character who's trying to manipulate Wonder Woman into thinking that this is how she should be because this is what he is. And, he looks down on women, and, it's a very sex related series, like meaning gender related series. So I'm allowing the story to kind of move at its pace, but there's a part of it that's just like, man, this is hitting some spots here, and it's all funny. What's fun? The funniest thing about it is it's all written by a man. So and a man I know, Tom King. So it's interesting to read it, but I'm kind of like, wow, this this is pretty out there, what is it? What were they called? It Trad Wife. Batman versus Robin. This was a series that started out, I think, in 2021 or 2022, but this is issue 5. It's going for just $2, Lorena. And then, so I read Wonder Woman, I read Joker, and then I read Deadpool 3. So I'm catching up on Deadpool right now. Deadpool's been fun, I guess. I don't know. It's weird for me. I'm not like really like pulled into Deadpool. It's not a book that I'm like unlike Joker, where I'm like, I'm really looking forward to reading the next issue, or Batman. I'm just not that compelled with it. But the funny thing is now I'm realizing in my personal collection, I have over 200 issues of Batman now. And this is all stuff that I've just been building up over the last year. And it's crazy because I always grew up being a Spider-Man fan, but the amount of Batman comics I actually own is far outweighs the amount of Spider-Man comics I have. The Wonder Woman was what I was talking about before, the current Wonder Woman by Tom King, Eddie. That's what I was just talking about right now. I read issue 7 the other day, and then I read issue 8 today, and it picked up from the current series. So, all right, I have Green Lantern Rebirth, number 2 and number 3. This is a really fun series. I really like this. This is the Return of Hal Jordan. It's a 6-issue series. It's got some really great artwork here by Ethan Van Sciver. Great storytelling by Jeff Johns. You cannot go wrong with this. It's going to go for $4. And this was the event of 2004. I'll tell you, or 2004. Yeah, about 2004. Supergirl and the Legion of Superheroes number 20, $2. Fool Killer number 1, $2. Journey into Mystery, Fear Itself crossover. We got 623 and 625 and 626, all going for $6. Superman, the Man of Tomorrow, number 15 is $2. Gods for Hire, number 1 is $2. Thor, number 604 is $2. Punisher, number 13 is $2. Punisher, number 10 is $2. Morbius, number 2 is $2. Defenders, number 1 of 5 is $2. Captain America, Sentinel of Liberty, number 9. Number 12 and number 13 are all going to go for $6. $6 of those. And just so you guys know, I will be back on the air tomorrow on my channel at 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. It'll be my final show for the week. Ravage 2099, number 14. We got it for $2. Sensational Wonder Woman, number 2 and number 4 are going to go for just $4. I have the Batman 1996 annual, number 20, going for $2. New Warriors 25. We got a die cut cover here going for $2. Wonder Woman Evolution, number 5 of 8. That's $2. Superman number 74 and Superman number 497. This is all part of the Death of Superman run, the original Death of Superman run. $4 on that. This book right here, the copy I own, cost me $12. So I got the whole thing last year. I'm slowly expanding my collection back to where it was before I started my business. So I've been buying up a lot of books lately. Suicide Squad number 8 is going to go for $2. Number 11 is going for $2. I got Justice League number 31. It's a Year of the Villain tie-in. Number 32 and number 36. This is going to go for $6. Take down these FOMO books. I'm going to showcase the FOMO books one more time for you guys. I have Adventures of Superman number 505. We got a foil cover here going for $5. Saga of the Swamp Thing number 7 is going to go for $5. The Crow Dead Time number 3 of 3 is going to go for $5. Mark Spector Moon Knight number 1 is going to go for $5. And Shadow of the Bat number 35 is $5. If you want them all, it's 5 comics at $25. How about I knock the price down to $20? What's Dead Time about? I've never actually read it. It's all black and white stuff, too. Who did the artwork for this? Oh, Alex Maleev did the artwork here. It's all illustrated by Alex Maleev. That's really cool. Some black and white Alex Maleev artwork. That's cool. Yeah, there's always a different Crow character. Justice League number 12. This is a Justice League versus Suicide Squad tie-in. It's going to go for $2. I have some Punisher Max here for you guys. Punisher Max number 37, number 38, number 39, number 40, number 41, and number 42. Jay, I saw a short that you made today on YouTube about Marvel Knights Max books, and you had some glowing things to say about how all the Marvel Max books are really cool because they're all adult-oriented books, and they do some pretty cool stuff there. This Punisher Max series, we got 2, 4, 6, $12 for this whole set here. Just $2 comics. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, the Punisher Max stuff was actually really, really good. Venom number 16 and number 22. Here's another variant of 22. This is going to go for just $6. Thor number 27 and number 28. This is part of Donny Cates' run. Number 32 and number 34. That's going to go for $8. $8 on these Thors. And I got Dungeons and Dragons. Stranger Things and Dungeons and Dragons. Number 4 of 4, cover A. Going to go for $2. If anybody wants this double rack, I'm willing to sell off the entire double rack at $30 right now. That's $15 a rack. $15 a rack. We need to start moving some stuff. Okay. Wonder Girl gets cleaned. That's 6 by Lewis. Outstanding. Give me a second, guys. All right, next up I have 1 Month to Live. Issues 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is a 5-issue miniseries inspired by Steve Wacker's aunt or mother, I think. Someone very close to him who was diagnosed with cancer. So he came up with this premise of what if a normal guy got diagnosed with cancer but was given superpowers? What would he do with them? And so over the course of this 5-issue series, we see what he does with it. And he does pretty amazing things. It seems like a pretty interesting series. We have the whole thing here. It's going for just $15. $15 for 1 Month to Live. Issues 1 through 5. Get the whole run here. You don't got to hunt anything down. I got you covered. Anthony Ramos. Huh. Who's Anthony Ramos? I know. Hang on just a second. I need to see what this guy looks like. I don't think I've ever seen this guy before. What movies was he in? Oh, he was in Hamilton. Oh, okay. It was the Bad Guys that. Okay, yeah, I've seen the Bad Guys. Yeah, and he's in the new Transformers movie. Interesting. So he's going to be the Hood. Interesting. Yeah, his Punisher Max stuff was great. When he did the Bullseye thing, that was great. And then one thing I loved about what I love every single time they do a Bullseye Punisher crossover, because Punisher just stands absolutely no chance against Bullseye. Bullseye is just faster, stronger, and better than Frank Castle in like every way. It's really good stuff. Yeah, you can. $15. Lorena, that rack is yours. Get it out of here. Got you some soups. All right. Does anybody want the other rack? Oh, really? Huh. He was in House too? I didn't know that. All right, so we got a left rack claim. Do we got a right rack claim? $15 on all these books. With some Punisher Max books here. Any claims? I'll give you guys a second. So the reason why I went silent for a minute, one of my readers read Warline 2 and said, oh, hey, there's a sequence here that looks like there was a mistake made. And I had to explain to him that there wasn't a mistake there. So I'm hoping that he'll appreciate what I explained to him. But we did a really interesting sequence in Warline 2. And it's kind of funny because some people look at it and they're like, hey, did you make a mistake here? Because, you know, there's a part of the book where you're actually turning it sideways and then you turn it upside down. And you're actually reading the book upside down. It's all intended, but then everything brings it back around. And it's all done purposefully. Interesting. So we got the right rack here going for $15. Any takers? This is going to be going once, going twice. You know what, Jay? Let's take one last commercial break. And when we come back, we'll finish the show strong.
So, the show is called The Geek Chat. And really, there's just a couple of geeks.
I'm Rich.
I'm Dez.
And we are your hosts for this weekly guide into comic bookery and all the geeky stuff that goes with it.
And that pretty much says it all. They talk about the latest movies and shows.
Okay, I'll be completely honest with you. Overall, D+ movie.
So the end. Did you know who that is?
That's She-Ra, yeah.
Yes.
The new #1 comics of the week.
We rep Samuel Jackson and we rep Mace Windu.
I passed on this. I was like...
No regrets.
No regrets. I really wanted to like this book. I really did. Like, I really did.
And just chat with each other. And with you.
Oh, Daniel says, I dosed off with the first one. I have zero interest in the Joker Harley ship, not Harley herself. Enjoy, not for me. Yeah, this movie's gonna be rough for me to sit through, I'll be honest.
The Geek Chat, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Just a couple of honest geeks.
Let's be honest. Come on.
And that is why people watch us, because we're honest.
Giving their honest opinions.
And the thing you always have to remember about the internet is everyone has an opinion, and they all suck.
Part of the experience.
We know you probably get a lot of emails, but could you please make sure to sign up for our mailing list? We don't send a lot of emails, and we try not to bother you. We just want to give you the best information about all the cool stuff that's going on around here. Sign up on our website, theexplive.com. In a world where you hit like and subscribe on our YouTube channel, that'd be really great, thanks.
And we're back. All right. So we're going to build out one more rack, and then we're going to close out the show. We got about less than 20 minutes to go here. I want to thank everybody for being here today. I really appreciate it. You guys always help me pass the time, and that's always great. And we just moved a nice stack of comics here, so that's good. So let's get going here. I have Bloodline, Daughter of Blade, #2 and #3. Blade has been playing a pretty significant role in the in the Marvel Comics universe over the last 2 years. I just finished reading the Brian Hill series. It was a 10-issue run. Really great stuff. I'm happily keeping that in my personal collection. All 10 issues of Blade have been phenomenal. And Bloodline is Blade's daughter. Well, that's why it says Daughter of Blade there. But anyway, if you want to grab it, it's $4 for Bloodline, Daughter of Blade, #2 and #3. Yeah, of course, Chris, no problem. I have Firepower #4 going for $2. Something is Killing the Children #25 is $2. Fantastic Four #46, $2 on this. Planet of the Apes #2 and #3. That's going to go for $4. I have Fantastic Four Antithesis by Mark Waid and Neil Adams. #3 of 4 and #4 of 4. Neil Adams working on Fantastic Four. Here's your chance to own some of that for just $4. Something is Killing the Children gets claimed. Nice pickup. If you're looking for some more Something is Killing the Children, I have another issue of it for you, Chris. I have 2 copies of number 21. I have a die cut variant going for 10, and then I have the normal version of 21 going for just 5. Let me know if you'd be interested in taking either of those. Feel free to pass on it too. Just let me know. The Fourth Man from AWA Upshot. This is issues 1 of 4 and 2 of 4, going for $4. Booster Gold number 26. It's a Blackest Night tie-in, going for $2. Blackest Night Titans number 3 of 3. Blackest Night Superman number 3 of 3 is $2. Blackest Night Batman number 3 of 3 is $2. Blackest Night Green Lantern number 47 and the Green Lantern Corps number 41. All $2 books. Lots of Blackest Night tie-ins here. That Superman one looks cool. Check out that Superman cover again. Okay, no problem. Are you a fan of House of Slaughter? I have some of that too. That's a tie-in to Something's Killing the Children. DC Ruby number 3 is $2. The Maze number 14 is $2. Cool. Thank you, Lorena. We got DC Ruby, the Maze, Ultra Force number 1, LaGuardia number 4 is $2. Shadow featuring Aerosmith. Aerosmith is in a Valiant comic, $2. Star Trek Green Lantern number 3 of 8, $2. Machine Man 2020 number 1 is $2. Hardcore number 1 from Skybound, Hardcore Reloaded. Could go for $2. No worries, Chris. You do what you do, man. I'm here to take care of you. You don't got to explain anything. I want you to be happy when you're shopping with me. No worries at all, my brother. We stand on guard number 6, going for $2. Get the comics you're looking for. Don't just buy them for the sake of it. I want you guys to enjoy what you're buying. Read these comics. Don't just buy them up because you're trying to make me happy. I'm going to be fine. I want you guys to enjoy these books. That's the most important thing. First and foremost. Always, always. I am here for you. You guys are here for you, and I'm here for you. Batman The Dark Knight, number 4, going for $2. Villains United, number 2, number 3, and number 6. It's a 6-issue miniseries. I got half of it right here going for $6. I got Hellcat number 5, Patsy Walker Hellcat number 5 going for $2. Highlander number 3, Highlander fighting Lennon. He's gonna only what is it? There can only be one Kami. Grimm Fairy Tales number 43 and number 117 going for $4. Wonderland number 15 and number 48. That's going to go for $4. Grimm Fairy Tales animated one shot. That's going to go for $2. You dig the cat books? Batman Reptilian number 3 is going to go for $2. I have a cool horror series here called Hoax Hunters. We have issues 11, 12, and 13. This is going to go for $6. $6 on these. On the Hoax Hunters. And the Batman Reptilian is $2. Misplaced Chapter 4 from Source Point. It's going to go for $2. Batman Detective Comics 817 and 818, 819, and 826, and 834. This is all going to go for. We always do $2 books here, buddy. I'm all about the $2 back issues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got all 5 at 10. You can send me a friend request on Facebook, and I'll add you to our chat group, and I can let you know what we got going on. I don't run a comic shop, but I am constantly going over to comic shops because I do shows every Wednesday, and I usually do restocking on Wednesdays. So I'll usually go to a comic shop and hit up their dollar bins, and then I come back and I just resell the books at $2 a pop. So if you're looking for new comics, like new rack books, just let me know, and I'll be happy to grab your books for you off the racks. I'll bag and board them for you too. Superman in Action Comics, $9.83. It's going to go for $2. $9.89, $2, and $10.57, $2. Black Panther Unconquered number 1 is going to go for $2. Ultimate X-Men number 46, number 47, number 48, and number 49. All done by Brian K. Vaughan. Do them all for $8. $8 for all these. Chris, what do you like to read? What kind of books are you into? What are your guilty pleasures? I have Cap Wolf and the Howling Commandos number 1 going for $2. Alias number 15 and number 25. That was another series Jay was talking up big time, saying that the Max series was like a way darker and more disturbing version of the Netflix show, which I really liked. I really liked seasons 1 and 3 of Jessica Jones. 2 was kind of like, whatever. But 1 and 3, those were great. $2 a piece on all of it. Doctor Strange Surgeon Supreme number 6 is $2. Batman The Adventures Continue, Season 2, Issue 5. And then we have Season 3, Issue 3, going for $4. Yeah, and grabbing those Alias books at such a cheap price, I think that's totally worth it. Tony Stark, Iron Man God Killer, number 11, and number 16. $4 on this. Spider-Girl number 48, $2 on that. Moon Knight number 11 and number 12. It's going to go for $4 for the Moon Knights. Typhoid number 1 is going to go for $2. Got some amazing Spider-Man here from the current run. You're not going to find these books cheaper anywhere else. I have Amazing Spider-Man number 2, number 4, number 5, and number 7, all going for just $8. $8 on these. Superman Toyman Playing Rough, going for $2. All New Invaders number 8 and number 9. That's going to go for $4. Swamp Thing number 14 of 16 is going to go for $2. Beyond Real from Vault Comics. We got issue number 1 here going for $2. Ah, Berserker, huh? All right. Check this out. I have Berserker number 9 here going for just $4. Let me know if you're interested. And TMNT stuff and He-Man. Okay, cool. I think I had a He-Man book too. Probably got cloned, I think. Cool. Sweet. Tomorrow I'll be doing foil FOMO as well. All right, and finally I have Poison Ivy number 7. That's going to go for $2. All right, let's see. Did anybody actually get a wheel spin tonight? We got no wheel spins tonight. So I'm going to spend the last 2 minutes. Yeah, foil FOMO. So be sure to tune in 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern on my channel. You guys can find me on YouTube as well. We broadcast every Tuesday on The Experience. But yeah, if you come on my YouTube channel, it is at Kick It With Onrie. So it's just Kick It With Onrie. And yeah, we're very close to hitting 700 subscribers. I'm really trying to get the subscriber numbers up to 1,000 so I can finally start monetizing. I've been putting on content for years, but I haven't really been focused on like getting my subscription level up on YouTube. But I should start incentivizing more, maybe by doing giveaways and stuff. But anyway, I'm going to do one last show off of the FOMO books real quick. Once again, we have The Crow Dead Time number 3 of 3 going for $5. The Adventures of Superman 505 going for $5. The Saga of the Swamp Thing number 7 is going for $5. Moon Knight, Mark Spector Moon Knight number 1. This is a special edition. It's going for $5. And then I have Shadow of the Bat number 35 going for $5. And as always, guys, if you have any questions after hours and you want to grab any of these books that were unclaimed after hours, feel free to just reach out to me and I will hook you up. We're going to come back tomorrow. We'll have all new stuff on the bottom row. And I am looking forward to seeing you guys later. Thank you so much for shopping with me today. I really appreciate it. It's always a pleasure being here with you guys and chatting with you and doing this thing. So I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Have a wonderful evening. Love you all. Take care.
Join the party. Head over to our Linktree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.